Welcome, Karen Murphy, to Candidates in Cars.
Hello Lee, how are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Good, excited.
Excited, well that's good. So, you're running in Division 12 for the Logan City Council election.
Yes.
And why did you choose Division 12?
This is the heartland of where I do most of my work. I'm a real estate agent, so I've worked in and around the area in that field for about 15 years. Cameron and I established our family here. Our kids have grown up here. We've been involved in the community. I work a lot in the volunteering area as well, so part of Quota, being part of the Rotary Club. Obviously the last 3 years I've served on the Chamber of Commerce, and I've just stood down to run for Division 12 candidacy.
Do you think standing down is the right thing to do?
Yeah, I believe so. I think the Chamber needed to stay apolitical and be still the advocate that they needed to be for the 3 levels of government, so the businesses have a voice as well. So that was one of the reasons that we changed the constitution in the Chamber over the time that I served, that would happen if anybody did stand for council as well. Not only myself, but any of the board members, if they stood for council, that they needed to stand down. It just keeps it all clear.
Well, the Chamber of Commerce will certainly be missing you over the next few years.
I'll still be part of the team. I can't help myself. It was like my place to go and help the community. So I'll still be actively involved there and attend the meetings and help out where I can. But you've got a great leader in Carrie Saverin, a local girl. She'll put her own mark on the Chamber and make it great in her own way.
So what do you stand for in council? There's a lot of candidates going to be coming out for the 2020 election. Everyone's going to have their own opinion on what is best for Logan City. What is yours?
So I had a real fire in my belly, and I talked to my family with regards to running. It's going to be a very interesting election because we have the situation that we have with regards to Logan City Council. We're going to have a lot of fresh candidates come through and be elected. So we need experienced business and community leaders to step up and be involved in this. We're talking about a $900 million company. So we need people that have experience in business and how to look at the books. How to look at the books, and also have that community heart as well, and be an advocate for the residents, because they feel at the moment that they haven't been heard.
And what do you think is the most important thing for the Division 12 area right at this point in time?
Oh, there's a couple of key factors that are happening at the moment and hot topics. Obviously the Coomera Connector, so we're taking a drive over there now. It's a state government road that is funded. For me, it's about being a voice for the people. There is a great community group, the Eagleby Wetlands Association. They're very advocate and have a petition. I will support anybody that is directly or indirectly affected by that road. So while we're going, we've just passed Doug Larson Park and the BMX Park. That's up for an upgrade, around the $3 million. That is going to be a world-class facility, so the skateboarders, the BMX will have able to do trials there for the Olympic Games for Tokyo 2020. So we have those sorts of facilities here in Logan that not a lot of people know about, and we really need to champion those and let people know that they're here, and for Logan itself to be heard. I call this area 4207 heaven because I was sick and tired of people bagging it, and I use that in my marketing for real estate, and I just want positive change for here.
And how do you think Logan can change its name? Like a leopard can't change its spots. Logan, as I know, and as I also push for, is a wonderful place to live, and I wouldn't be as successful with my business if it wasn't for the residents of Logan. But outside Logan, we have a
bit of stigma.
Yeah, a bit of stigma. The Logan Bogan and Logan being a place of crime. How can you turn that around to change that thought just by, because we all know you love Logan, but how can the council and yourself sort of turn that around?
So I'm going to take my philosophy that I do in life: surround yourself with positive people, and the 5 people that you surround yourself with are who you will be. So we as a community also need to be influenced like that. If obviously the leaders of Logan talk the talk and make us sound like that we are great, because we are great, and we have got the positive press and the positive media, then that will follow on. And I believe in our area. We're so diverse. We've got so many different cultures. We've got so many different levels of income. We've got from multi-millionaires right through to low socioeconomic, but we're all people, and we all deserve to have the best for our lives and our families. So now we're coming through Eagleby now, and Lee's driving this beautiful car. We're going down River Hills Road at the moment. We're about to pass Twin Rivers. Twin Rivers is a church. It's run by Reuben Roos. They also have a food outlet there. They serve about 350 people a day.
That's a lot of people.
With food packages. They have lots of community organisational programs and so on and so forth. So we're very lucky within Division 12, but all of Logan as well, that we have a great organisations around the area that help people. To me, the only way I can help them is to unite them all, work together to get the best outcomes for our area. So now we're about to turn onto Friars Road, and we're going to go down to the end of Friars Road and talk about the wetlands a little bit. There's 10 main areas of the wetland down the end here, and about 45 acres. Now this is earmarked for the new Coomera connector, and there's lots of families down here that will be affected by the road going through. There is a petition at the moment for people to sign to see if we can get this road moved, but obviously this will be a hot topic in the state elections in October.
Sure.
So the council will be newly elected, and those councillors will need to advocate the state member, whoever will be sitting at that time, for the people, and to try to get the best possible outcomes that we can. Really a bit of an underutilised resource because of the Coomera connector. It's been highlighted more. I'd love to see some more activity in and around down here. But lots of families, lots of old families of Eagleby, like the Savrins, the Herses, the Roses, the Smiths, they're all somewhat affected by this road going through. We've also got the Eagleby School here, Libby the principal. The road will go around the back of this school, and right next door here is Palm Lake Retirement Village. So they're not incredibly happy about the road being right at the back of them. And if Lee shows us the view from out the front, you can see that instead of the wetlands and the sugarcane and the hills, you'll have instead a freeway that is going to go through this area instead.
So, although it's a state and federal issue of this road. What's your options for alternatives?
It could go west further. There is another alternative. We're going to do a U-E right here, safely, Lee.
No other way.
So there is alternatives further further east onto Ferry Road. It just depends on, obviously, the consultation with the Minister, Mark Bailey.
Sure.
So now we're going to head back through Eagleby and head towards the Beanley Rum Distillery. So Friars Road is one of the main roads in Eagleby, along with River Hills and Logan Street and Hersey Road. High population here, lots of units, lots of people living closely together. We do have a bit of traffic issues over here, not enough public transport, as in buses. We need some more routes over here with regards to that. Again, it's a state issue, however you need to advocate to your state member to get those done. I have been speaking to their local state member with regards to other routes, especially in Mount Warren Park as well, and to get them changed by TMR or get another service on is a lengthy process, but it's something that you just got to keep trying to do. So just up the road here through the lights is the Wesley Mission space, and in my lifetime I've worked for Wesley Mission. I used to work in the housing department, and I used to help young girls get off the street between the ages of 16 and 25, usually either pregnant or with children. So as a real estate agent, I used to advocate for them to get into housing. So that space is just here. They have lots of other programs here as well. They have the community hall, the community garden as well. So right in the centre of town. These facilities I'd love to see more active. We have those, and we also have down the end of Logan Street, we have Brigalow Country Club and Little Athletics and lots of different activities in and around Eagleby. And then at the end of the street, we have the wonderful Beanley Rum Distillery. They have tours here, great tourism precinct. Come over here, celebrate, have a taste of wine, do the tour. And we have other great tourism precincts and businesses within Beanley as well. We have the rum distillery, obviously. We have Poppy's Chocolates nearby. We have, and then just over the border is Yatla Pie and the Last Drive-In. We also have the Historical Village and Spirit of the Red Sands, with all in a couple of kilometres of just here. So we have a real opportunity for tourism and bringing tourist dollars to our area. And to the right we've got the wonderful Beanley Historical Centre.
Yeah, that's a great place to visit if you've never been.
And inside there is where the Spirit of the Red Sands is. The Heck Homestead has just been brought to us as well. That's part also of an employment agency. The Historical Village is seeking funding to get the carpenters and apprentices to come to town and work on that actual house, and that's going to be the main ticketing office for the Spirit of Red Sands.
Oh, that's awesome.
So now we're in the heartland of Mount Warren Park. So Mount Warren Park is now not divided, where the last election Mount Warren Park was split in half. Now it is completely Division 12.
Yeah.
So this is an area that I used to sell a lot of houses. I own a couple of houses this way as well. So the average age of a person here is about 36. They're settling into their first or maybe second home with their family and trying to be established with their family. We have two great schools here, Mount Warren State School and Windaroo State School. We also have the special school as well within the Mount Warren Park area.
Well, you've certainly got a lot of the the business sense due to all your time, not only as a businesswoman, but on the chamber.
Yeah.
And with all your time working with Quota and other organisations, you've got that interpersonal skills with seems to be with anybody.
I just genuinely like people. I really do. And I have a real passion for people and to succeed. I like being a mentor myself. I love being able to help somebody succeed in their own right. And me as a person as well, I have mentors as well that help me. I mightn't always agree with them, but at least I know I have somebody that won't judge me if I come to them with regards to an issue or a problem or something that I might be striving to achieve. I've always got those people there to help me as well. And I think it's really important. And it comes back to that factor of building Logan back up again as well. Nothing would make me happier to see us strive ahead and be the place that everybody wants to live.
And we're back here where we started, Beenleigh Courthouse, centre of Beenleigh. Your favourite area, Division 12. Thank you, Karen, for spending some time with us for Candidates in Cars.
Thank you, Lee.
All the best to you in the election.
Thank you.
And hope to see you around.
Just watch this space. My face will be everywhere. Okay, see ya.
See ya.
Bye.